Hi, it's Kerry Artek with Wicked Stocks bringing you the daily Apple report for Thursday, August 17th, 2023. Before I click through all the charts, just want to encourage you, as usual, to please click like if you haven't already. Please become a Wicked Stocks YouTube channel subscriber and share the content, if you would, with friends and colleagues. And check out wickedstocks.com, where we offer a full suite of both daily and weekly analytical videos just like this. Daily analysis in the SPY and the Triple Q, weekly analysis in the S&P 500, the NASDAQ 100, and the long bond ETF, the TLT, as well as two individual stock picks a week that you never see on YouTube that cater to the 3 to 5 week swing trader out to the 3 to 5 month near term investor, always looking for 20% moves on those underlying stock picks. And we also offer a 5-day free trial up front. So if you can check it out. You sign up, you check it out. You've got 5 days to decide whether you want to continue or not. And if you don't want to continue, you can bow out at no cost to you whatsoever. But chances are you'll stick around because you'll see a lot of good stuff that we offer daily, actually, on wickedstocks.com. So let's check out the charts. This is the big picture that occurred 3 months ago or so when we closed above the 168.83 long-term channel top that set off a long-term buy signal up to ultimately 224.74 and climbing. This remains a long-term objective that I'm no longer expecting by the end of the year. And in fact, we are anticipating a retest of 168.83 over the next few weeks that can absorb selling through the rest of the year. We could stabilize from here and turn back up again. And that is the big picture. And yes, we are expecting 168.83 over the next few weeks following the settlement about a week ago or so below the 181.09 longer term channel bottom that is projected off that January low. It is trend defining in some sense, and because of that, expecting the market to ease back to 168.83. That long-term channel top on the weekly chart is a longer-term line study that may well contain selling through the rest of the year and perhaps well into next. And it is an objective below 181.09. Now, in terms of our buy signal, through the rest of August and into September trade, that would occur with a settlement not only above 181.09, but also above this new descending one-third speed line at 183.02. And this area is converging daily. It'll be easier. It'll be within a point here over the next few days. And so it is a range between 181.09 and 183.02 that, if tested, FYI, can contain buying into September trade and is a good short sale opportunity for those of you who trade the 2 to 3 week time frame. It's also a great day trade for those of you who just day trade. 181.09 able to contain session strength, and yes, below which the 168.83 area remains a 2 to 3 week target. Now, for the day itself, I've got 179.75. Do I show that anywhere? Bear with me for just a second. Yes, it is a simple descending channel structure that can contain intraday buying pressures. If we push through 179.75 today, and I don't know if we will or not. I think we could test it. If we push through it, then yes, we should test the 181.09 area. 181.09, once again, part of a range up to 183.09 that can absorb buying through next week and into September trade. And once again, 2 to 3 week target remains below at 168.83. Now, this sell-off, this continued weakness, is a bit counter-trend in nature. There is a chance we will fall short of 168.83, and the sign for that would once again be a settlement above the 183.02 level. And so if we do close above 183.02, that does pivot the market back into the bullish camp as we move not only through the rest of August, where I would expect 190.61 within a week or two, but over the next couple of months, 3 at the very most. I'd say by the end of October, we should push on up into the low $2 area, 200 area rather, 204.18 to 205.68. So if we get the settlement above 183.02, and if you are long those 168 out of the money puts, that we've been mentioning, or 169 out of the money puts, you may consider, in fact, I think you should consider liquidating that purchase, and in fact, then reaching for 190, 189 out of the money calls that don't expire for at least several weeks, 3 weeks. And you could, if you play the longer term outlook, reach for 205 or 210 out of the money calls that don't expire for at least, I give this a 2 to 3 month possibility. So I would go out twice that, 4 to 6 month expiration on that if we were to close above 183.02. But once again, until then, we have a range of resistance between 181.09 and 183.02 that can contain buying through next week, and below which 168.83 remains a 2 to 3 week downside objective. Now for the downside, 176.39. Do I show that? I think I do here. Yes, it is actually a gap closer if we actually test 176.39. There is a gap that occurred back in late May, early June, when we topped out at 176.39 and about a week later gapped above the previous day's high. So it would close this particular gap between 176.39 and whatever that low is. I forget. But in any event, 174.30 would become our intraday objective. So if we break 176.39, 174.30 is likely. That is really the top end of this consolidation pattern that played out for almost 2 weeks, and it can contain session weakness. If we close below 174.30, and it is ultimately anticipated, so long as we continue holding below 181.09, then that 168.83 target is likely to be realized by the end of next week if we settle today below 174.30. So it's a stair step, but the most notable support right now between 181.09 ceiling and 168.83 targeted floor is the 174.30 level, and if we close below it, 168.83 becomes a 3 to 5 day downside objective. I don't think there is really anything else that needs to be mentioned, so I'm just going to leave it at that. I will leave you with this chart here. This is still the big picture, bearish below 181.09, expecting 168.83 over the next few weeks. You have a great evening. Please click like, share, subscribe. I'll be back tomorrow with Friday's Apple report. Please check out wickedstocks.com. Take advantage of that free trial that we offer 5 days up front. If you don't like it, you can bow out, but we suspect you'll like it. You have a great evening.